The one thing that stays constant in the rug business is that everything changes. There's always a constant evolution of style. Here I am in Alexandria, Virginia with my dear friend Zia at Herat Oriental, and we're taking a look at, this is the new Afghan production. Zia is producing this in Afghanistan. It's just a really splendid piece. 9 by 12, light green background, soft tones. Let's go on up and take a closer look at this. One of the things that's interesting about this is that the contemporary rugs are fading out of the market. People just aren't buying them, or it's so glutted that, you know, that they're not selling today. So what, and the exact reproductions of the old rugs, they aren't selling that well either. So what happens is, on the really good quality wool, vegetable dyes, people are shifting, the producers are shifting to something in between the new and the old. We can see how they've taken the old designs and mixed them in a new and different way. The borders are very familiar. You know, one of the things is, on a border, when we've got a dark minor guard, this is called a minor guard border across here. Then we have the main border, and then we've got a minor outer guard border surrounding it. So what we end up with is, we've got here, we've got like a light tannish gold color with a design on it, framed by the soft reddish brown, and it makes the rug stand out. It makes it pop. It becomes like a picture frame. So the borders become the frame, and then in the center, then we have this design. This is an extremely nice one. The quality is way up in Afghanistan. You know, it used to be that Afghan rugs were kind of iffy. The tribal rugs were very well, they weren't going to hold up to heavy American traffic. We keep our feet, our shoes on our feet in our home. So when we're walking, we want something. So when we go and we take a look, we can see, as I grab this, I talk about the handle of a rug. The handle of this is, it's not a tremendously thick rug, but it's got a fairly stiff handle to it, which means that it lays flat. It means it doesn't wrinkle, it doesn't bunch up. It doesn't wear, it isn't soft. Consequently, when people wear shoes across this, and you know, in all too many homes, the dog, the children playing their games across it, it becomes important to have a rug that's durable. This one is just a really nice, well-made rug. One of the things about it is it's using the thicker, heavier native wool. It's not the fine wool like we'd see in the Indians. A lot of the Pakistani rugs use a very thin fibered wool. Consequently, because it's thin, the more times it breaks, the easier it just starts to break. The more times it's walked on, it breaks. Something like this becomes much more durable. In today's market, for the hand-knotted, vegetable-dyed Afghan rugs, prices are all over the place, but quality is all over the place. Now, on something like this, this is the top of the line. This, if this were in your local carpet store, you'd expect to see this in somewhere in the $60 to $70, $75 a square foot range. This is going to be the very best. The colors are the latest, the design is the latest, so consequently, these represent the very best coming out of Afghanistan. One of the things we have to watch out for, and one of the things I urge you to look at when you're taking a look at this rug, is not only how pretty is the rug, because rugs tend to be pretty when they're in the showroom. I think the question comes down to, how pretty is the rug going to be after it's on the floor 3 years, 5 years? If that makes a difference, then you want something that uses a better quality wool, better construction, better knotting. And that's why these become the very best. The latest colors, the latest designs. This is what the people are decorating with today in a higher quality rug. So shop carefully. You know, I urge people to comparison shop and to take a look around at these things.